That's all I can bring you from the occupied West Bank is 114. 3 of those were killed last night in the Askar refugee camp. A 25-year-old Palestinian was killed and 10 others there wounded. In the town of Tamoon, which is in Tubas, a 32-year-old Palestinian was killed there and 7 others were injured. And in Beit Rima near Ramallah, a 30-year-old Palestinian was killed, so that's bringing the death toll up to 114. Like I say, this is what we are now seeing within the occupied West Bank. It used to be that the Israelis would come into one location, pretty much, and raid that location and come back. It's now multiple locations and multiple targets happening almost every single night, certainly every single night in the last 7 days. Every time a Palestinian goes to sleep now, they are worried that there's going to be a raid somewhere near them, and that's what we're seeing.
Imran, we know that we've also been talking about the number of Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails for some time. That's certainly being discussed in Israel's negotiations with Hamas, I imagine.
That's absolutely right. Let me just give you some numbers. There are some 6,600 Palestinians in Israeli jails. That's the highest number it's been in over a decade. Of those, 1,500 have been actually arrested since October the 7th. Of the 6,600, 1,800 are held without charge on something that they call administrative detention. So the focus for Hamas is getting their people out, getting these Palestinians out of Israeli jail. But that's something that the Israelis are balking at, because they feel that their people in Gaza are actually innocent and they are held as hostages rather than prisoners or captives. But they see the Palestinians that they're holding, even though they're holding many without charge, like I say, as being part of the prison system. Remember, the occupied West Bank doesn't come under Israeli civil law, it comes under Israeli military law, the occupation law. So a lot of those people are held on charges that perhaps wouldn't be held in Israel. Minor charges perhaps for like holding a Palestinian flag or even picking up a rock at a demonstration, that kind of thing. So it's a very difficult negotiation process for the Israelis, but the Hamas are very clear. They want those Palestinian prisoners out of jail.
Make sure to subscribe to a channel to the latest news from RDZ World News.